Howdy y'all. Welcome back to me working on the vertical stabilizer, my RV-14A down here in Austin, Texas. The plans have you start riveting along the front spar at the joint of the 707 rib. So I started there and starting to work up, and it has you work up towards the tip. A few things I did do was I marked the two holes where it requires a AN 426 3-4 rivet as opposed to the AN 426 3-3.5. Most of the rivets are the 3.5s, but I wanted to mark the dash 4s to make sure I didn't put the wrong rivet in there and have to go drill out the rivet. A few other things I did when I was working on this was I taped up my bucking bar to help it prevent it from marring up any of my primer on the inside of the vertical stabilizer. Also made sure that I could feel that I wasn't touching the spar as I riveted. So just a little bit, like an 1/8 inch gap between my bucking bar and the spar. Bar spar. Say that fast. And as always, Rocky in the background helping. Like how Rocky just opened up the door and followed me in. So as I work along, I use my gauge, check that the rivet is properly set. I also shine up in there with the flashlight to make sure that it's flush. So as soon as I get done working along the front spar towards the tip, then I start at the intersection, start working down towards the root. Checking with my gauge as I go along. As soon as I get done with riveting to the 702 spar, then I start, the plans have you work along the 707 rib, which is that center line of clecos. .707, a little bit harder to hold because my left hand is has to wrap around to get the bucking bar into place, but it's not too bad. Then as soon as I get done riveting the 707 rib, the plans have you move on to the 704 rib down along the bottom. So I switch out to the squeezer set. You'll see me do that switch here in a moment. Dig out the squeezer. Take my calipers, check the gap on the squeezer, get it set up per the document that Cleveland Tools provided. Gonna have to work to feather in the squeezer to get that forward rivet. Once I have everything set up on that squeezer, I just go and put rivets in all the holes and just squeeze all the rivets I need to do. There is a 3-4 along that section that I didn't do in this video. And then that very front rivet there at the top of the vertical spar, I actually had to go with a thinner rivet set in order to get the squeezer in there to get that particular rivet. All right, battery's about to die on this video. Thanks y'all. Like, share, subscribe, turn on bell notifications. Leave comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks y'all. Bye.